Witam serdecznie, nazywam się Krzysztof Kowalewski z firmy Audiotech. Jesteśmy m.in. dystrybutorem znakomitej marki CharterOak na Polskę, która produkuje znakomitej klasy mikrofony pojemnościowe oraz bardzo dobre urządzenia hardware'owe. W tym roku firma CharterOak na targach Musik Messe 2013 pokazała totalną nowość. Jest to parametryczny equalizer w formacie API 500, o którym opowie Wam główny konstruktor i założyciel firmy CharterOak, Deming.
Thank you. Okay, what we see here is our first 500 series 15-pin module. We decided to start with a 3-band parametric equalizer. We see here the K500 ultra parametric 3-band parametric equalizer. This is the most powerful parametric equalizer on the market in either a 500 series format or console equalizer. It's fully parametric throughout the entire bandwidth of the device, from 20 Hz up through 20 kHz, in 3 very wide overlapping bands. The unit is controlled by a dual concentric control where the inner pot controls the center frequency and the outer pot controls the bandwidth in a constantly variable way. The low end band goes from 20 Hz all the way to 500 Hz. The mid band goes from 500 Hz up to 10 kHz. And then the high band from 800 Hz all the way to 20 kHz. In the high band and the low band, you have a bell and shelf selection switch. If you switch to the shelf, you can use the bandwidth control to adjust the curve of the shelf. The mid band has a frequency divided by 10 switch. So there's literally nothing that you cannot get at and control with this equalizer with regards to corrective equalization. The cut and boost on this equalizer is done with a Cherry Electric rotary switch with fixed resistors with a very low tolerance. And you have 2 and 3 dB steps. When you go down to -12, one click below -12 gives you -24, and now you have a constantly variable notch filter. Very useful for corrective equalization, especially when tracking drums and trying to tune unwanted resonances and frequencies out of percussion instruments, drums, and room mics. The last feature we see here is a low-pass filter and high-pass filter. Both of these are very musical curves. The low-pass filter brings you down 10 dB at 20 kHz, and the high-pass filter, you're down 10 dBs at 20 Hz. So it's very comprehensive in terms of its adjustability and its power. It has extremely high headroom with very, very low distortion. It runs on 18 volts, so we've done some power management, which allows you to get the same nice headroom out of the API rack, which only outputs 16 volts. So again, we have the ultra parametric K500 3-band parametric equalizer.